lot of doubt. But now I don't know anymore. Are you prepared to be bamboozled? To learn a new language we call being the best? Of course. It's been a while. It's been some time. It's my fault. Been working. Projects. Conquering. I expect a full report. Follow me. Oh my goodness, it feels good to be inside. Your mom. Got him. How we doing today? Hi, Mystic. Mystic. Alright. How's you? How you doing? How you doing? Let me tell you, boy. He's doing just fine today. And by the way, the hair thing, look at it. It worked. It worked. My hair looks good today, comparatively to last time. Guess what? I haven't showered since either. You're welcome. I'm here with my scent today. I'm following the path of others. Still recovering from the knee surgery. Gonna watch the World Cup today. Is that today? Is it the start? Dude, I'll be honest, I'm so checked out. I'll be, not to be controversial, but I just, you know what I mean? Matches. Oh shoot, that is today. Mexico, and South Africa are gonna be playing today. Oh, that's tomorrow at 4 in the morning. South Korea, Croatia, or no, Czechia. Sorry, I'm retarded. Canada, Bosnia. It's still called Bosnia and Herzegovina. Interesting. The US, Paraguay, Qatar, Brazil, Morocco. Does Norway play? When do Norway play? Sweden plays tomorrow. EU, no, Monday, sorry. They play on Monday. Yeah, we ain't playing, brother. Oh, shoot, Wednesday. Against Iraq. Okay. Okay. It's Norway's first in a while lock-in. I'm so locked in. I'm so locked in. True. I don't think Norway has participated in the World Championship, like tournament, since '98. Bro. I was born in '98, man. Damn. It's a quarter of a century. My goodness. Norway are my dark horses for the tourney. What does that mean? Oh. I mean, look, we got a little bit of a setup over here. Ødegaard, Haaland. I mean, we got a little setup over here. Nusa. We got a couple players here and there that are not too bad. I have a feeling that this year, I don't think we're gonna win. But you know, if there ever was a time in human history for Norway to perform, it's now. Really. It's now. It's now or never. We win today or we lose our women. A what? Dark Horses team. Most people don't expect to be good, but will. I do think. I don't know if that's true. I feel like people are expecting Norway this year to be a little bit good. You know what I mean? I mean, we have this fucking. We have a couple players. I don't know. Look, having a couple players is not the same as having a great team, right? And Norway got a couple good players, but that's not the same as having a good team. So we'll see. We'll see. Didn't we do some insane shit against Sweden recently? Premium matches Norway. Didn't we do some fucking crazy shit? I feel like nah. Yeah, whatever, dude. Listen, we gotta wait. We gotta wait until it's in the arena. Once we're in the arena and we're performing, then maybe we can have a conversation on it, you know? Be like, hey, listen. Come on. Sebastian, what up, broski? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's very dependent on Holland though. Yeah, it's like, listen. Norway does have a shining arrow in the quiver. But only one, right? And it's Holland. Holland, as we call it. And, bro, if he gets injured or he gets, I don't know, you know, caught playing on the wrong team or something, you know what I mean? No, I don't know. But I do think that Ødegaard is decent, just not in form. True, he's pretty decent. Although I think he's been out with a lot of injuries. So he's a little bit like, you know. Has Haaland ever been injured? I feel like he's just out there on the field injuring others. I'm good, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. It's been it's been nice, honestly. I mean, I haven't been that productive the last couple of days, but yeah, all things considered, I feel like it's going around. It's going around, you know, and things are feeling good. Your boy's producing videos left, right, and center. Been a little bit like, I think I got derailed a little. I got derailed, read a couple books, got derailed a little, and then, yeah, you know what I mean. Unlucky. But yeah, it's been good posting a bunch of fucking videos on all the different channels. I was thinking, man, maybe I should maybe I should update the Discord, or like fix the Discord up a little, so that it automatically posts all of my video in the Discord whenever I post them on YouTube. You know what I mean? Oh god, I'm having these new headphones and they itch. Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Haaland is the Terminator, barely injured. I've seen a bunch of people getting injured by trying to tackle him. YouTube, dude, I have like 4 or 5 channels. And the ones that I've been posting on lately, which is the gaming channel, the side channel, and the reaction channel, I don't think come up here. Because that one is the main channel, which I've been poor at. Yeah, it's just the main channel that's coming up. Yeah, I need to fix that somehow. But that's for another time, another day. I want to know, with today's report, ladies and gentlemen, temperature, humidity, location, geographical description, and of course, demographic description. What have you been up to? I'm seeing here there's a lot of things going around in this world. Dude, I saw this incredibly gross video. Holy shit. I saw this thing It made me a little bit like, oh god, okay, this is coming. Something here is happening. I don't like commenting on political stuff. Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of it is just bullshit. Or, you know, not useful to comment on. But I will say, there was in Ireland a little situation not long ago where this guy, an immigrant, tried to decapitate an Irishman, a local, and I think he might have been not Down syndrome, but he had something. That's what the rumors are saying, that he caught it. Whatever the letter, whatever, he caught it. He got that going on over there. Not that it makes it better or worse, but I was a little bit of a reaction on it afterwards. And I was like, oh shit, dude, listen, we're probably like 10 years away, max, from something massive happening. I don't know, can anybody else feel, can anybody else feel the tension? Bro, I feel the tension, bro. It's happening. Oh shit, really? Wait, why did you quit? I mean, to be fair, I think I've had something a little similar. Bro, I have a deep question. Hit me with it. We are doing the report. Hit me with it. Big boy question. People burning everything in Ireland? Yeah, I saw that. It's a little bit spooky. You know, strategize accordingly, as they say. Dude, I have this TikTok thing that I did. And then I didn't post. I haven't posted it for years. It's called, I think, is it SCP Love Hex? I think it's called something like Hex SCP, maybe. Dude, what the fuck, man? Love Hex SCP. Bro, look at this shit. I didn't realize it was poppin', right? So I have this TikTok thing where I did SCP content for a while. And I literally spent like 2 weeks or 3 weeks doing like a type of content, and then I stopped and I was like, yo, hold on. I should return and do this. I was probably like a month, but you know, look at this. It's fucking crazy. I mean, it's TikTok, so it's not worth that much in some sense, right? But, dude, look, 150, 13, 45, 30, 200, 100, 150, 13, 25, 65. Bro, why did I stop posting on this fucking channel? 1,500 followers nearly. Dude. Retarded. So dude, I'm not gonna lie. Once I get up to the speed I want, bro, I might be returning. Might be returning to some SCP content, I'm just saying. I can't believe, and this was like 5 years ago. So fuck, why did you stop? Do you believe in the afterlife? The afterlife? Do I believe in the afterlife? I probably, yes, but not. It depends on what you're asking, and I can feel my hemisphere being very torn, right? I can feel the question making me like, right, breaking my brain. I would say that there certainly seems to be some type of experienced process when you die, and in some ways that is the afterlife, right? Oh, itchy. Oh, itchy forehead. Right here. Right there, itchy as fuck, bro. So I do think that there is something about it that is kind of curious, if that makes sense. Now, I don't know if there's like an actual, oh, you go on living. Nah, I don't know about that, right? That one is a bit more difficult, I think, for me to accept. I do hope so. Don't take me wrong. I wish, brother. Hey, listen. We get to live in the afterlife. I could go fish with the homies all day long. Nah, come on, man. Dude, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, but what do you think, by the way? Do you think there's something like an afterlife? I feel so torn on that. I mean, obviously, there's nothing scientifically we can prove at all. Experientially, it does seem like people have like a not a reliving of their life, but they kind of, you know what I mean? At the end of their life, they kind of get to see what's going on, you know, a little. But once that phases out, nah, I don't know if there's anything after that, I'll be honest. I kind of hope so, but I don't know. If it is, it certainly isn't life in the way that we know it, right? Because if I cut out a piece of your brain, you start forgetting your memories, right? If I cut away the right part of your brain, you start having an inability to speak. So it's clearly like your being is linked to the material inside your brain, right? In the sense of like your cognitive ability, your personality, all that shit's heavily linked into your brain. Now, if there's something else, I don't know. I don't know, Kev. Maybe. But that's my 2 cents on it, you know what I mean? Not worth a whole lot. Not worth a whole lot, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Very heavy. What's going on, brother? What's with the heavy subject? You doing okay? I think it's fascinating, right? It's one thing that you also should consider in regards to believing in the afterlife, is that what kind of behavior do you propagate if you're willing to, like, if you believe in an afterlife? Like, if you believe in an afterlife, you don't, like, I wouldn't mind giving up my life for something greater on earth, in the sense, right? If it meant that I could, you know, if it helped, if you get what I'm saying. But I don't know about this one, Kev. I don't know about this one. Yeah, that's good. It's good that you're doing okay. That's good. I'm just checking. Whenever people start asking deep philosophical questions, it always is followed by this. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's always followed by this, like, so where is the closest bridge? Just hypothetically, you know what I mean? Like, you have there's a little tinge there that comes along with that question sometimes. That makes it making me worried out here. Gotta be careful. Holy. Although I do think I've noticed one thing interesting. I'm young, 28 young. Real young, right? I'm the youngest. But I have noticed as I get older, I'm also turning more spiritual. I'm noticing that, which is a strange thing, because I think in my younger years I was way more like analytical type of mind, mathematical minded, right? But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to be like, Like, here's a crazy fact that makes me like question things, right? American military funded like a psychic type of, I think it was it called Stargate? I don't remember. A psychic division. Essentially people who could predict by some tapping into that atmosphere, you know? And they funded spending millions of dollars on these people and did it for decades. And then a bunch of other militaries are doing it too. That makes me a little bit like, wait. You have a psychic division in the military. What? Right, then you start reading them old texts. 5,000, 6,000 years old, right? Talking about telepathy and What do you call that when you move objects like Voldemort? What is that called? Telekinesis? Right, telekinesis. Right? You telekinesis on some motherfuckers. Like like he's talking about the weather. Like it's casual, no biggie. These types of things is making me a little bit like more susceptible, I suppose, to changing my mind in regards to these things. There seems to be, as I go on living, there seems to be more and more magic in this world that I didn't realize. Now, if it can be scientifically proven and all this stuff, I don't know. But it is interesting. Sebason, tell me, what do you believe? What do you believe? Before we go on. I mean, it would be kind of nice though to see all the people you love that have passed away, you know? Just to see them again. That would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie about that one. That would be kind of fire. What up, Veggie? How you doing? How you doing? Are you ready for the Världsmästerskap? World... What is it in English? VM. What is that in English? World Championship or whatever. I got Masters in League. Holy! My boy has been grinding. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. How are you? No, I got you, bro. I know there are a lot of retards on the Rift. Hey, let's just call a spade over here. I don't want to be rude or nothing. Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm pretty good. Can't complain. I've been a little bit lazy, but then I feel like I'm finding my stride a little, and so honestly, quite alright. I just need to lock down a better sleeping habit and even more output. I waste a lot of time sometimes, you know, on like bullshit. I'm like, oh fuck. I scrolled for 3 hours on Instagram Reels, but shit. You know what I mean? Just like catching myself doing dumb shit. You know. But other than that, pretty good. Hi Safal! Oi oi! Long time no see. How are you? Has it been that long? I feel like it's been a month? Am I crazy? Yeah, a bunch of them, thank you. No, I did. Hey, I know all about the Rift. I rage quit League last year. I missed the Fiddlesticks ult and then some dude was flaming me. I was like, fuck that. Fuck that game. In Aram, by the way. Aram, one ult. I missed one ult and this guy started flaming me. Oh my god. Fucking autism. Long time to see you. All good, how you doing? Doing pretty good, Can't complain. It's been a... I suppose it's sort of eventful. But I mean, my head has been down in the sand like a ostrich. Posting all these videos, doing all this stuff. I think I've been cracking nearly 100 videos that I've posted the last month or so. It's approaching 100. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And then I'm planning, once I get the consistency down, we're gonna increase the output over here. Hey, it's gonna be great. So what we're doing today? Today we have a bunch of reaction video stuff that I need to get through. I really want to get through. There's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. And then we have a little something. A little something. Meet me in the report room right now, chat. Coincidence! As you can see, last stream we played this Cafe Arcadia, killed it. And today's stream, coincidences. Another horror game. I have no idea what it's about. I've never played it, so we'll kind of see how it goes. You know what I mean? We'll take a little stroll out here, and then we'll see how it goes. That's all I can promise. Damn, you did good, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I mean, I'll be honest. I figured out the hack. I figured out the secret. You know what? Do you want to know the secret? At least for me, in terms of like posting consistently on YouTube. I just made a huge fucking backlog. That's what and that worked. That worked. So that means that, you know, one day I can just sit down, I can make like 15 videos for one channel, and I'll be like fucking good for this next 2 weeks, right? And that's kind of how that's how I managed, to be honest. Hi, Lord. Aye. How is you? Long time no see. Long time no see. So we'll see. But yes, oh dude, can I show this without like committing Sudoku? Dude, let me tell you, you wanna know something? Fuck it, oh my god, it's the most satisfying thing in the world. Let's do the gaming channel. Look here. Oh, dude. This. Wait, do you have the display here? Yeah. This is the best feeling. Dude, when you start yeah, I gotta dodge a little here. Dude, when you see hair, when you start getting them in a rows, oh my god, I was on a vacation thing here, but when every day, dun, 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 oh my god, it's such a good feeling. It's orgasmic, bro. Anyways, that's enough about me. Safal, Lord, tell me about your days, your lives. What have you been up to? Have you watched any cool birds lately? Have you seen any cool birds? I don't trust them. I don't trust birds. All flak, but no tooth on that motherfucker. There's only beak. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. It's fucking birds. Feathers, dude. What's up, dude? I'm just chilling, having fun. Talking smack. Big smacks. That McDonald's smacks, you know. Oh, itch. Oh! AI viewers! Hoo-hoo! Man, every day. Fucking, without mistake. Every single day. Every day. Every stream. My god. I get hit by some, oh my god, twice in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? How dare you? Oh my god. Twice in a row. Oh wait, is that the wrong way? No, that's the right way. Look at this. Look at that! A rubber room with rats. Crazy? I was crazy once. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is time Today we have a little bit of reaction stuff to do. Alrighty, you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Put them seatbelts on. We're about to do reaction. Watch out, might not be what you think. Alrighty, let's get it. Backrooms absolutely humiliates modern Hollywood. Ooh.
Life, it seems, is not without a sense of humour, dear viewer. With $200 million creatively bankrupt corporate slop like Mandalorian and Grogu currently bombing harder than the US Air Force, and Supergirl and Masters of the Universe likely to follow in its footsteps, the box office is somehow being dominated by a pair of low-budget indie horror flicks made by YouTubers of all people. And you know what? I'm loving it. Obsession.
No way the Backrooms was made by YouTuber. Wait, hold on, are we serious? Wait, let me just calm this. It was a little bit loud. No way they're serious. Is that actually real? I watched the Backroom film. It was great. I loved it. I didn't like the humanoids and the evil creatures, but I loved that it was a Backrooms like movie. And not only that, but they absolutely nailed it with capturing like the feeling of the backroom, you know? This sort of desolate, weird, stocky vibe that you get. This endlessness, right? And so I thought it was a little bit unfortunate that they went the route that they took, but I'm not gonna lie, dude, that was a good movie. And if he's telling me that this was made by a YouTuber, I might have to shine where the moon doesn't shine, as they say.
Was a superb supernatural horror movie driven by strong performances and a neat premise that gave the audience a lot to think about by the end. But it's Backrooms that's really making waves right now, pulling in more than $80 million on its opening weekend and showing no signs of slowing down.
80 million! Are you serious? That's amazing! What? Now I have some critiques of the movie, but man, dude, listen, it's not a 10 out of 10 movie, but this is the type of movie I want. I want more of this. This was amazing. I mean, look, there was a period in the movie where they tried to make it look like one of those YouTube videos from the Backrooms where they're walking in, right? And I don't know how I felt about that. I'm not gonna lie. I look at that and I think, not what I wanted, but the rest was amazing. This is like an 8 out of 10 movie. Like, I know I'm gonna rewatch it. You gotta be a good ass movie to be rewatchable. You do, you got to be. And I think this is a rewatchable movie, absolutely.
On the famous internet creepypasta and directed by 20-year-old YouTuber Kane Parsons. Jesus, I've got stuff in my fridge that's older than this guy. Backrooms is a fascinating case study of internet culture crossing over into mainstream entertainment.
Also a great actor. He did an amazing job. Absolutely an amazing job.
And giving it a bit of a kicking in the process. But what's the real story with Backrooms? Does it live up to the hype, or is it just an overblown generic horror movie trading on name recognition? Well, let's find out, shall we? The movie takes place sometime in the early 1990s and focuses on Clark, a divorced alcoholic furniture store owner struggling to keep his business above water. One night...
I will say, the scene with him and the therapist, you didn't need to have that. I'll be fully honest. I get it's important for the story and your vision of it. I'll be honest, I didn't like it. I think if you just focused, like, yeah, you could have had that scene in there, sure, but I think you should have reduced a bunch of that and added a bunch more, like, the psychological aspect of exploring the back rooms. I feel like that would be a better use of the time. Now, I can't complain, you know, it's not like it was unbearing to listen to the therapy stuff, but it just, I felt it became a little bit too much about him and his like psychology, rather than about him and his psychology, but through like an experiential mode, like experiencing the back rooms, right? If you get what I'm saying. I was just a little bit like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
He's investigating weird electrical problems down in the basement when he accidentally walks right through one of the walls and finds himself in the back rooms. What the hell are the back rooms? Well, they're a mysterious alternate dimension composed of an endless maze of rooms and corridors filled with random objects and pieces of furniture, all painted the same sickly yellow colour and all lit with the same neon strip lights.
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for pausing so quickly. I apologize. Listen. I love the back rooms. This is why I'm so engaged when I'm talking about it. I love the back rooms. I have been a fan of the concept of back rooms for a very long time. I think I have some interesting ideas in regards to it, but we need more backrooms movies. We need a bunch of backrooms movies. I'll be honest. I need 25 plus. This is one of the things with AI on the rise. Oh my god, the AI backrooms movies, holy, they're gonna be good.
Place where the laws of architecture and spatial reality don't seem to apply anymore, where there seems to be no limit to how far they reach, and where Clark soon realizes he's not alone. Eager to explore the place and figure out its secrets, he enlists the help of his 2 employees to help him document the whole thing on video camera. And well, it doesn't exactly go according to plan. Enter Clark's therapist Mary, who follows him to the store after getting a creepy message from him on her answering machine, and soon finds herself in the back rooms as well. Oh my goodness, who could have predicted this? But what really became of Clark and the others? What else might be lurking in there with them? And will she ever find a way to escape? Now, it's impossible for me to talk about Backrooms without addressing by far the film's biggest strength, its atmosphere. The original Backrooms creepypasta was the quintessential liminal space, a superficially normal location that contains familiar, even mundane objects from our own world, but with a nagging, eerie sense of wrongness about it. Like having a...
it's just, this is one of the just most beautiful things about the Backrooms, is that you get this weird feeling where it's like, yeah, it is like real, but it's wrong. And you're walking through this endlessness, this airiness, this type of silence that is deafening. And I think they capture that well, very, very well in the movie. I mean, I wish I was more of it, obviously, because I'm a fan of it, but I don't know if that would be great as a movie, right? If it was even more, you know what I mean? Oh shit, Glaze! Long time no see. How you been? It's not that deep. It is that deep. When it comes to the Backrooms, everything's that deep. Let me tell you, everything's that deep. Oh Lord. Good to see you. It's good to see you.
Casual conversation with someone from Aberdeen. There's something just not quite right about the place. You know it deep down, and because you can't pin it down to anything specific, that only makes the whole thing more disturbing. The movie captures this feeling absolutely perfectly. The Backrooms themselves are this strange, unnerving network of rooms, corridors, and different levels that follow no logical pattern and seemingly have no end, all painted the same colour, all lit the same way, crushingly claustrophobic in their conformity. They're also a nice break from the usual cliched shit you get in horror movies like this. Instead of the superficial horror tropes of dark basements or dense woodland illuminated by probing flashlight beams, the Backrooms are this weirdly bright, sterile, almost tediously normal looking environment. The fear they provoke is something deeper, more creeping, more primal. The growing realization that they make no sense precisely because they don't want to be understood. The paranoia that something else might be in there with you, a figure glimpsed around a corner, the sound of movement coming from deeper within the maze, something lurking at the corner of your eye, just out of sight so you can't be sure what you saw, you just know that it's there. And
it's just way more psychological, right? It's oriented way more towards this airiness, this feeling that you're being watched or that you are someplace wrong, right? And it's nearly like you feel that somebody tried to understand humans from a completely outside perspective and to create an environment that is just like it's just wrong. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like when you see a human face on something that isn't a human. It just is wrong. You don't like it at all, right? And I think this is what makes the Backroom so special, to be honest with you. It makes it so special. Because instead of it being a bunch of jump scare and just like, it's like the environment, the psychology of it is the scary part. I love it, absolutely. That's what he said. I did say. True. I'm good, just learning to live again. How are you? How am I? I think I'm fine. That sounded depressing. No, I'm fine, really. I mean, I've just, I had a confirmation with, for my cousin. That was the only thing, but it always takes a little bit of time for me to like get working. And so what has been a little bit shit, so my parents was also here on a visit this weekend. And what's a little bit shit for me is that it takes so much time for me to get into to get the ball rolling, right? To be effective, to be productive, to spend my time correctly. Like yesterday, I spent 4 hours on my phone. 3 of them were scrolling on Instagram. I've never done that in my life before. I was doom scrolling in the middle of the day. I felt like oh my goodness. I was just lambasting myself for wasting so much time. Oh my goodness. I'm the kind of person that doesn't spend any time on his phone, and then I just sit down and I just crank out doom scrolling for 3-4 hours. Holy end me. And it's so hard to quit once you start. Oh my goodness. Addictive. What do you mean, I think? No, I think I'm good. I mean, I learned recently, maybe, like semi-recently, I might be what is called like emotionally blind. Maybe. I'm not sure, because that's the part, right? Maybe I'm psyching myself out. That's the hard part, right? Because I'm sitting here being like, yeah, I know what I feel. But then I'm like, well, do you? Forehead has grown. How dare you? It is not. Look at that. That is a perfect forehead. No, it hasn't grown. You know what? I did. I took a handsomeness test. I did. I took a handsomeness test to see how handsome I was and like get the measurements. I have a normal forehead. I'm not joking. It said I have a normal forehead. Oh yes. It's because I haven't seen you in months. True. It is time. Definitely, it's time. But yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, I apparently I might be emotionally blind, meaning that I don't know what I feel. And if you ask me how I feel, I'll be like, oh, I'm pretty happy, right? But I might not be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I might not know how I feel. Apparently, a lot of men struggle with that. Like, it's like a emotional thing. Like, I don't know what the fuck you call it. A psychological phenomenon, essentially. So what have you been up to the last couple of months? What have you been up to?
Credit to the set designers on this one. Backrooms was done mostly with real practical sets, with minimal CGI for some of the real mind-bending stuff in the later sections, but for the most part it looks fucking superb. You actually feel like you're right there with the actors, instead of trapped inside some dimensionless, soulless Marvel movie. The film really takes its time building all this up, letting the feeling of wrongness settle on the audience, allowing the tension to slowly build as Clark moves from room to room, equally baffled and fascinated by what he's seeing. He's an architect by profession, an expert on design and construction, but everything he sees defies what he knows to be true, and as the movie progresses, he becomes more and more fixated on the idea of exploring and ultimately understanding the backrooms. A rational man pitting himself against something that simply defies rationality, and in the end, getting completely undone by it. He's nice.
Yeah, this is also what's so cool, and I wish they went in this direction instead of this like other direction, is that the main character was so interesting, right? Like, he was a broken man, he'd been through divorce, his life was terrible, right? And instead of like going towards where he has this like psychological breaking, it could have been like a more like a discovery type of deal, right? I wish it was, man. I wish it was more discovery. I wish he got lost in the back rooms and we just kind of followed him instead of having this like weird psychological breakdown and all these like human, non-humanoids type of deal. So I was a little bit like, close to what I wanted, you know? I wanted to see somebody surviving in there. You know what I mean? I wanted somebody to see how it goes, you know? Hi, TVCom! I'm on the other side. I overfeel how I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna make accusation, but is that a is that a Latina thing? Also, wait, how do you know that? And how do you know that what you're like? How do you know that you're feeling something? Probably, but yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, I had a feeling. What you been up to, Divicoms? I forgot to ask. What you been up to? Still in my house doing small comebacks to society, dieting and starting to exercise, then stopping and then starting again. Yeah, it's difficult to get that wheel rolling. That's the hard part. I fully understand. It's the same for me when it comes to any type of, especially if I had some abrupt stuff. I mean, for me, it doesn't even need to be abrupt. Like, my parents come visiting for like 2 days. That's enough to fuck my entire next couple of weeks up, right? Yeah. And then it's so difficult to get that wheel cranking. It's so difficult. Hello, whale lover. The hair is nice today. Dude, you know what I did? You know what I did? Nothing. The hair trick worked. Look, the hair is kind of nice today, right? Kind of ish nice. Okay, it's okay. It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days. My hair trick that you guys laughed at me for worked. And literally it worked later that same day. It worked later that same day. I just needed more time to dry. I get it. Listen, guys. Last stream, I had this horrible... I was following this thing on TikTok about how to do your hair. And I showered like 30 minutes before stream, and so it wasn't done. And it was a good 45 minutes where a chat was just fucking talking shit about my hair. I'm just saying. Holy. I felt it. I felt like shit. Unlucky. So what happened almost a year ago really took a toll on me. So it's been hard coming out of my shell and my comfort zone. How can you not know what you feel? I know I overfeel because it's too obvious to people around me. It's easier for them to read my mood. Oh, I see. Also, it's like a reflective decision. Now, I mean, I suppose it's a little bit the same. How do you not know what you feel? So, one of the things that I've noticed that makes me think to myself that I might not know how I feel is that I will think to myself, I'm pretty good. I'm fine. I'm cool. There's no problem. In fact, I'll probably say like, I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling happy, right? But then I will say and do things that don't match that. Right? If you get what I'm saying? As though I'm mad and angry, but I don't feel mad and angry. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense at all. Right? So, okay, let's say I feel really good, and then my mother does something, and it annoys me. But I don't know that it annoys me. And I if you were to ask me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm feeling fine. But then I will respond as though I'm annoyed. I don't know if this is making sense. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself into a fucking mental illness over here. But you get what I'm saying, right? Maybe you don't. Right? Where I'm like, I don't feel much. I just feel kind of pleasant and happy pretty continuously. Maybe a little bit like, I mean, it goes a little bit up and down, but not a lot. And then seriously, then I get like a, oh, fuck, type of situation. Literally a cow licked the top of your head. It was beautiful, and you guys are all jealous. All of you. Oh, I also took a fire photo for my Tinder and my online dating. Bro, can we have a heart-to-heart chat? I will watch the video done, but can we have a heart-to-heart? Dude, I optimized for Tinder, right? And so now I have a fair bit of matches on Tinder. And Grindr, shut the fuck. And bro, nobody told me it would be such a feeling to having to text people. Fuck that, dude. You wanna see the picture though? Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. You wanna see the picture? Show the Tinder account? No. No Tinder account. No. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Oh, fucking stop. I took this picture. I don't know if you can see that. Right? And it's been fucking working. But then I'm like, shit. I don't want to, right? So I can see the matches. They're increasing. The likes, they're growing. Right? They're doing real good. But I don't want to message anyone. Did it work? Yeah, of course it worked. What you mean? It was a good picture. Message who? My matches on the dating apps. Like, I think I counted a couple of days ago. It was like a couple of weeks ago. But I had 50, 60 matches or something in around there. I live in a small town. There's like 200,000 people. And bro, I optimized for that shit, and now I have a bunch that I could message, and I removed all the ones that I didn't like. So the last 6 months, maybe like 100 or so matches plus. And now it's distilled down to like 50, 60, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I hate texting. I hate it. Bro, it's the worst. I know it's very boo-hoo me. I get that. But my god, it's the worst. Come on now. You know I'm right. You're still into that. No, I just optimized. What you mean? Sending a text to anyone is so ass, I can't be bothered doing it. Same. Although, so literally, the only girls I've talked to the last like 2-3 weeks, like like 2 or 3, are women who have messaged me first. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just be like, fuck. I probably should sit down and just message all of them. But my goodness, come on, like, I so don't want to. Let me go and get some tea. You're still looking for friends on Tinder? No way! Did I say that? Oh my god, that's actually fucking hilarious. Have I said that before? Dude. Like, literally last stream, right? Oh, that's so funny. Literally last stream, I was talking to this one chick, right? And I was telling stream about it. And I, again, like for a second time, for like an additional time, I was talking to this girl, and I was asking chat, like, is it bad if I just become her friend instead? Like, I don't know if I actually want to do anything. That's actually, fuck, I did that. So I've done that before, huh? Shit, man. Talk to men, yes. Why? I remember you wanted to tell a girl that you wanted to be friends. Bro, this is like the 3rd or 4th time. I don't know. Is it really that bad? Is it that bad to friend zone your matches on Tinder? I don't see it. It can't be that bad, right? Right? Stop. Tell me. We'll talk about it after I've reacted to this video. We'll talk about it. Dude, why go on Tinder to friend zone everyone? Not everyone. It's just, you know. It's coincidence, alright? The last 3 matches that I've talked to in like a romantic way, right? I've wanted to friend zone them without sleeping with them or nothing. That's not me. That's them, okay? That's not me. Can you make an OnlyFans of yourself? Then make a bot, and every single time the account gets a match, you send your OF. Dude, I wonder if that would work, you know? But I feel like it wouldn't. Women aren't as visually appeased, if you will. I think they need more substance than just visuals. It isn't! Alrighty, I'm watching this video, and then oh my god, massive drama fight.
Balanced out by Mary, his psychiatrist, who's been struggling to help him through a messy divorce and his struggles with drink and depression, not to mention his reluctance to come to terms with his own part in all of this. But as it turns out, Mary has a few issues of her own that neatly dovetail with the very concept of the backrooms. I also have to tip my hat to the lead actors here, Chiwetel Ejiofor and Renate Rensiv. Fuck me, they don't exactly roll off the tongue, do they? Both do an excellent job portraying their respective characters. Ejiofor is
I mean, he was amazing. Her, I just think the role was a little weak. Maybe not the acting. I just wish that the role was more involved with the exploration rather than the psychological parts of it. I did like it though that it was a little, like, she believed he was crazy, and then she got to see it for herself. That was a little bit like, oh, I like this. There was a little bit like, I told you so energy behind that one. I like that. You have zero substance anyway. What do you mean by that? Zero substance? Okay, we're fighting. Massive fight. Let me watch the video finish. And then, Ollie, we're fighting massively.
One of those solid, dependable actors who just always delivers no matter what slop he's in. So in this case, it's nice to see him in a role that actually rewards his talents for once. Now, I'm by no means an expert on the lore of the Backrooms or the video games and other shit that have spun off from it, but I do get the impression that it was altered quite a bit to fit the conceits of a character-driven movie, mostly in terms of the creatures that live there and what the environment itself is meant to represent. If you've ever played something like Silent Hill 2, where the enemies and even the town itself reshapes to fit the protagonist's tortured mindscape, then you'll get some sense of what the Backrooms is trying to achieve. Purist.
Yeah, it was missing that nice traditional Backrooms type of vibe when you have the scariness and the like the vastness of exploration. I do feel like it missed a little there and it did this other weird stuff. But honestly, as a contribution to the community, I think it was amazing. I mean, this is the first Backrooms movie, and if I were to predict, there's gonna be many. Because people love this concept, me included. I absolutely love this concept. What do you mean? There is so much substance. I'm not a ginger. What do you mean? That's not a compliment. You're not defending me. Oh my god, we're fighting, all of you. I'm fighting all of you.
Are probably going to be mad about it, but for a normie like me, I was more than happy to just lose myself in the experience. Now, horror movies often struggle to keep the tension going in the third act, when payoff and answers have to take priority over build-up and interesting questions, and to some extent Backrooms suffers from the same problem. Not that it was bad or disappointing necessarily, but after all the intriguing—
You all shall bow before my greatness.
Sorry. That caught me off guard. I was like, what? Thank you. Welcome. Congratulations, you're the first one. I think he's absolutely... I think he's right about the environment. I wish it was more like survival than like monsters and weird humanoids, but you know, I could see how if you've never seen anything about the Backrooms, I do think this might be the best possible introduction to that concept. I do. It gets the vibe right. It gets that there is like weird creatures and anomalies and things happening here that doesn't make sense, and that it's like it is off. So I think they got that. So it's, as an introductory source, I think it's right. But in terms of like staying true and core to what is the Backrooms, or like at least the majority of ideas and concepts around the Backrooms, the popular ones, I do think it misses the mark a little. But it might make for a better movie. So, you know, I don't know if I could really... I don't think I could punish it that hard for it, you know?
Setup and the slow build in tension, the finale really just boils down to main character getting chased through a maze by a scary monster. There's nothing more complicated to it than that, and it just feels like a slightly missed opportunity to do something a bit more interesting.
True.
Overall though, Backrooms along with Obsession represents exactly the kind of movies we desperately need more of these days. Interesting, daring, artistically ambitious projects made by passionate creatives that rely on strong ideas and lean efficient filmmaking instead of obscene budgets and exhausting promo campaigns to sell tickets. The buzz around these films isn't just organic, it's a decade of repressed audience hunger for good entertainment that's finally found an outlet. If Hollywood can't provide them what they want, then someone else can, and apparently will. You fucking love to see it, man. Anyway, that's all I've got for today.
Go away now.
Go away now.
Yeah, I mean, they killed it. Really. It was awesome. Truly.
They say that those who forget their history...
Yeah, no, it was amazing. The Backrooms, like, compared... I love it, obviously, so I'm gonna be biased as hell. I really liked it. I did. I think the Backrooms movie was... It was just great. You get a lot of the core elements of it, and it's a horror movie, but it's one of those horror movies that aren't really scary like that. It's just kind of creepy. So I thought it was brilliant. It's a little I think there's definitely improvements. I wish that instead of going towards this weird, like losing your mind angle where the back room sort of reflected the characters in this like strange dynamic, I don't know if I like that. If it was more like a survival story by somebody who got lost in the back rooms, bro, oh my god, I would absolutely love that. But, or something akin to that, right? But it is a nice solid 8 out of 10, and I haven't seen a movie like that from anyone in a while. So, kudos. Now, let's have a big fight, cause big problems in chat, big problem, big fight. Did you watch Murder Assistant movie? No, I don't think so. I didn't, I wasn't aware. Oh shoot. Wait, actually though. IMDb gave it a 3.8.
They say that those who forget their history are doomed.
They gave it a 3.8? What the fuck? Is it like non-woke, so they punished? That's crazy, no? That's super low. Wait, what did IMDb give the backrooms? If it was less than 8, I'm not gonna take their opinion seriously. 7.1, don't talk to me. IMDb, don't talk to me. I don't believe you. Don't do it, it sucks, bad acting everywhere. I know it was low budget, but the acting was you. So it actually was just a horrendous, okay, got you. So it was just like a horrendous movie, essentially. Well, worth a try, I suppose. It was kind of low budget, but the acting, you. So the acting was the problem. As unlucky. Also, let's have the fight. Why go on Tinder to friendzone everyone? Okay. I have been thinking, and I've been learning. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. What is it? Why is it bad to use Tinder to garner female friends? I feel like that is reasonable. Am I tripping? Because they are there to hook up our date. I mean, but can't we be friends though? Like, okay, is it... Can't I just smash a girl and then just be friends? Or is that going to be too weird? You know, because I've been learning... Okay, listen, maybe I've filled my mind with dog shit and I am wrong. But I'm arguing against a Latina, which means I'm always right. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Hey, I like a little fire. So I'm clicking a couple buttons here. No, but in all seriousness, what is bad with me just wanting, you know, let's say I meet a girl, right? And she's kind of cute, but I'm like, nah. Is that bad? I feel like that's reasonable. Why even have a Tinder if you don't use it but check on the likes? Because I want to do it. It's just a hurdle in my path. And that is the texting. And I can't be asked. I can't be asked, bro. I mean, I should honestly just sit down on a Sunday and just be like, alright, let's go through it, brother. You know what I mean? Let's just go through it. Let's just go through it. It's okay. Oh, you motherfucker. That doesn't work. Hi, Jam. Oi, oi. How's your day been? How is your day been? Why, you want to smash your friends, though? You can kiss the homies goodnight. It's okay. A little sword fight, a little play at the end of the day. That's fine. There's no worries. No, I don't know. Like, listen. I did, dude, to be fair, since last stream, there was a girl who texted me unironically, a Latina. Unironically, right? Who sent me a message. I was like, hey, let's play a chill. You know, I did my thing, right? It seemed to work just fine. Added her on Snapchat. Talked a little back and forth, but didn't really, you know, we kind of found a middle ground there. Now, I didn't end up making any plans, because I don't know. Dude, I was like, hey, I'm free Saturday, right? And she goes, I'm busy for Saturday. I was like, fuck. Okay. Right? And that was one, just let me know if you got some free time. I'll slide you in on that schedule over here. But, yeah, I haven't messaged any of the matches. Fuck. You're always wrong. I'm always right. And you, Glaze, you like that I'm always right. So let's not pretend over here. I'm always right. That's why he's not my friend. Why do you want to smash your friends? Can't be too careful with Ginger Man. What is wrong with having female friends? I don't see it. Okay, listen. Let's say I go and meet somebody, right? I talk to them and I go, yeah, you know, you're cool and all, but let's just be friends. Why is that bad? Women use this all the time on guys. Why can't I do that on women where I'm like, I just don't see the relationship part. Why do you want to be friend to a friend woman to smash? No. Well, I don't need the smashing. I'm just like, I don't need it. Right? I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I'm like, nah. Nah, dude, I'm not feeling it. Right? Is that bad to just be like, I'm not feeling it? We could be friends though, right? It's good social networking. I feel like it's good social networking. He's always rage baited. I'm not. No, I'm fucking. Oh. Why not be a normal person? Just meet up on a girl on Tinder and consensually smash like a normal person. I always consensually smash, but sometimes I consensually unsmash. You know? Where I'm like, Isn't that crazy? You guys are acting like I'm the wrong one. Are ginger men popular among women in Norway? Popular is relative to I would say it's popular. But not usually. Okay, I'll be on. No, I'm not gonna say that. Why do you want to befriend women to smash? No, it's not like that. I normally don't agree with Jam, but I agree right now. You don't need it? Are you gay? Why do I need it? Maybe like once a year. Maybe like once a year. I'm like, dude, I gotta get it in. You know what I mean? I gotta go get some. I gotta go crumble some. But dude, like if it's bad enough, I'll just go fucking, you know? You get what I'm saying? It's not, right? And then it's like, after that, guess what? I don't really, like, it's not a biggie for me after that. Is that crazy? Just like, is it worth? Listen, I'm gonna say something, and you'll know that I'm speaking the truth. Sometimes smashing a girl is just a lot of work, and often the reward is not really worth it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I feel like I'm so correct. I feel like I'm preaching at the moment. I do. He's always wrong. He's super wrong. You guys are wrong. You're begging for a stick. I'm not gay. Dude. Are all men out here just like complete horn dogs? Is there no class, no restraint, no nothing? I feel like it's so... No, but Jam, like I said, I am planning on doing just like, okay, I got a reasonable amount of matches. But okay, no. So this is what I came across, and this is what I want your opinion upon, chat. Okay, the reason why I've been harping a little bit on like the friendship part of it, I've come across something called social circle game. Essentially, you just construct a legitimate, good social circle, and then you kind of skew it to benefit your dating life. Right, where you're organizing events and you're inviting more women than men, essentially, right? That type of deal. And why would that be bad? why would that be a bad thing? Like legitimate friendships, though. Legitimate friendships. It's just, you know, you do the old school route where, you're meeting friends through friends, and then suddenly you find someone you like, you know? True, you're not wrong, Glaze. It does have a different seasoning. It does. Damn, what if I'm a masochist? Dude, fuck. Fucking, my entire chat is just talking shit to me 24/7. Whenever I'm live, right? Maybe there's something to it. Fuck. I think the problem is picky. I don't think I'm picky. You might be right. I might be, look, it might be like I'm simply just not, the women aren't that attractive that I'm going on a date with. Although I think some of my matches are like reasonably attractive. But yeah, I mean, there's like one match, I think, on Hinged. No, it's not even a match, it's a like. And she looks fire, dude. She looks fine as fuck. So maybe it's just like, I just, you know, maybe I need to just go up a little bit higher in terms of equality for the shit to solve itself, right? Because I'm trying to be more the other variant, like, we'll see how it goes, you know? Maybe I need to be more restrictive. Maybe you're right. But it's a little bit like, yeah. like a 6 out of 10 minimum. Why are we doing fucking armchair psychology over here? It's not all about looks, although it seems like a big part of the consideration. He has this perfect picture of a woman who will talk to him about the latest self-help book and picnic. Now, dude, I'll be honest. I think I get it. You guys think I have sky high requirements. I really don't. I really don't have sky high. I just gotta find her attractive and she gotta be a good person. I don't think I'm much more like what do you call it? Requirements than that. Like, I gotta be attracted to her and she kinda gotta be pleasant to be around. Is that really that crazy? Am I crazy for that? No, I don't feel so. But it is a little bit like, ugh. And also, I think I want to try the social game aspect of it. It seems more fun. Where you kind of get more, you just like build up a friend list, so to speak. And then you have fun. Like, you do stuff. Go out, go to events. You can just invite a bunch of women. It sounds more interesting. Hex wants looks and smarts, but idealized looks, haha, and that never works. That's not true. You guys are inventing like a religion. You guys are inventing so much shit. Dude, oh my god, you guys' opinion on me is so different from reality. It's fucking wild. It's like a complete, holy shit. I'm gonna sound like a... Dude, your opinion of me is like I'm a movie character. Holy shit. Bruh, no need to call it things like the social circle game. It's called meeting people with common interests. If you meet a nice girl there, fine. But you may meet other people who will, in turn, introduce you to other people and who will... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Doing more like that approach. I've never done that before. Where I'm going into it and I'm thinking like, okay, let's say I date this. Okay, so this Latina girl hit me up. Was like, you know, I hit him with the big lines. Hola guapa, ¿qué tal amor? Right? No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I didn't. I am very non-complimentary individual. I don't really give compliments. I'll be honest. And I was sitting there, right? And think to myself, like, fuck. I could go on a date with her. She seems like a normal person. But if things don't work out, I have thought about it, like, fuck, man, maybe I should just, you know, I know you make fun of me for it, but why can't we just be friends? Why not? I think it could be fun. See how it goes, you know? I think you're all wrong, by the way. I am correct always. Oh, it feels good to be smart. Yeah, that's exactly the entire methodology, Jam. You're absolutely right. You just get to know people, and then through those people, you get to know other people, and then suddenly you might meet something that like is fascinating for you. You know. You can come out of the closet. It's 2026. I'm not homosexuals. Even if I kiss the homies goodnight. But no, all serious. I'm not. Fuck you. How dare you? But also, why is it... Look, can I ask a real question then? Are all men just kind of horn dogs out here on these dating apps and in IRL? Because I feel like when I tell a girl, So this happens frequently, where I'll meet a girl on Tinder, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you," and all. I just don't feel it, right? Why can't we? Let's be friends. And then when I do that, people accuse me of playing for a different team. Right? Why? Are the dudes out there just running it up? Am I that disconnected? Am I really that disconnected? I feel like, look, maybe my life experience has just shaped me differently. I just don't think it's a biggie. Right? Like, getting laid isn't really, you know, it isn't really that big of a deal, right? It's just like, you know, yeah, it's not easy necessarily, but it's not like the greatest thing in the entire planet. Because I'm noticing whenever I say, like, yeah, if I don't like the girl, like, I'm not really that attracted, I'll just friend zone. And people are acting like I'm talking about ghosts. Like I've seen Medusa live or something. Like, I'm just saying, is it really that strange? I find it to be... You know what is a little bit strange though? Whenever I go like, yeah, we should just be friends, the girls start acting up. I'm being way more different. Am I crazy? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Has anybody else experienced that where you go, I'm not really feeling it. I think we should just, be friends. And then suddenly it's like an engine. You turned on some type of button and now the game is on apparently. Have anybody else noticed that? Am I crazy for that? He has a large list of criteria. I don't have a large list of criteria. Listen, I gotta find her attractive. She gotta be pleasant to be around. And, not ran through. Yeah, that's my list, bro. That's not that crazy. And I'm not really that picky in terms of attraction either. I'm not sitting over here requiring a 9 out of 10. Gotta be a little bit above average maybe in looks. And that's fine by me. I'm not that picky. That's what you show us here. That's why. What are you talking about? Yes, because you always said you wanted a GF, but here you are friend-zoning even the wind. I'm just saying. Well, I thought about it. I don't actually know if I want a GF. I thought I did. But now I'm a little bit more like, do I really want that? Am I crazy for that? I'm just saying, it's still a little bit like, I thought I did, but then, I don't know. Maybe I just have to meet a certain somebody, you know what I mean? In order to feel like I want to be in a relationship with them, but I don't know. I'll be honest, man. I'll be fucking... Maybe I've become so old where I'm valuing my peace so much more than I used to. And I'm thinking to myself like, bro, I'd probably choose to be single than somebody disturb my peace. Probably. Like, that has to be a goddamn... You know what I mean? Like, bro, could you imagine this? And when I say peace, I just mean, like, peace of mind. Going to bed and not have to worry about anything. Not going to bed feeling bad or anything like that. Worrying about anything. Unless it's, like, work-related, then I'm kind of like, hey, that gets a pass for me. In terms of peace of mind not being needed. If it's, like, work-related. But, bro, I felt it. So, this Latina I was talking to, we set up, so I added her on Snapchat. It was like, we had like a little thing going on. We talked a little, messages was a little bit flirtatious and whatnot. And so I was like, I asked if she was very spontaneous or something akin to that. And she said, oh yeah, very. I'm looking for some type of adventure. right? Like something that's unique, something that takes you out of your comfort zone. So I was like, okay, are we talking shark diving or are we talking pillow fight? And she goes, pillow fight. Right? I'm like, okay, let's just nap. Let's figure out the logistics over here. This one shouldn't be too difficult. This shouldn't be too difficult. So I was like, I got my Saturday off. A Saturday after 9, I got off. Right? If you want to hang out. She goes, and I'm sitting there texting her that, right? So I sent her this message, be like, and then immediately I'm like, ugh. That means I gotta clean the room. The bedroom is started making maybe a month ago this weird creaking sound, so it's fucking loud as shit. So I gotta get the tools off the shelf. I gotta screw this bitch up right. I gotta do all this work. I gotta clean everything off the counter. I gotta make sure I have some red wine, maybe some white wine, depending on what she likes, right? And I'm sitting there like, oh, fuck me. There's actually so much. For what? For what? And that's a Saturday I could have gone to the gym. I could have worked on some of the content. You know, I could have done stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, what's the point? Right? And like, I'm feeling like, oh, please just say no. You know what I mean? This is a girl I'm texting to. I'm just like, oh, please just say no, honestly. When I'm thinking about all the shit that I have to get done for that Saturday to be a fire date and things to happen, I'm not feeling, bro. I gotta go wash the bedroom. I gotta change the sheets to make sure that they're nice. I gotta clean the bathroom. It's not like very dirty, but you know, just to make sure that it shines up. Or I would feel personally bad, you know. It's like, oh fuck, dude, for what? Some pussy. I don't know about that. And meanwhile, I could be reading, could be working out, I could be posting content, I could be working on some shit, right? I don't know. I don't know. That's fair, yeah. But I don't feel like I fit into one of those traditional male boxes in the if that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm a player. I don't sleep around with a lot of women, but I also at the same time I kind of thrive in my own in my own space. So it's a little bit like I don't know what I want in that sense. No, I think, look, guys, what I want is really simple. I want to see if there's something there, if I'm interested or not. And if not, maybe just a friendship. I don't need to hook up. It's fine. I don't need that shit. I mean, I need like once a year. I need once a year, minimum. But the rest I can do with substitution, if you will, if you catch my drift. Oh, itchy. What do you mean, you? I said nothing gross. When I really think when you say pleasant to be around through, you're not being honest with yourself, us, or yourself. Every guy has a preference. Big boobs, tall girl, blonde girls. It's okay to have a preference. I mean, if I could choose, it would be like, yeah, I would say blonde, blue-eyed chick. But I mean, I don't think I'm that. I just don't think I'm that picky. I really don't. I just don't think I'm just, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Stop crafting lore. Maybe he has an exact person in mind and never told us. But I don't know. I've gone through crazy inconveniences for women that this dude can't clean his apartment. Yeah, like I'm fucking... Yeah. No, it's not that I wouldn't have done it. If the girl had been like, yeah, see you there on, you know, on Saturday, I would have done it. But I'm also thinking like, oh fuck, my peace of mind, I could just chill and work on my shit. Like, oh my god, come on, dude. What is demisexual? What the fuck? No, dude. Dude, you guys just can't accept the fact that I have a really good control. I think that's what's bothering you. I have really good control over my nature. I think that's what chat is not getting. Listen, I have great control. I have great control. But yeah, I do need to change up something. It can't be healthy, bro. It can't be healthy. It can't be healthy, bro. I need to figure out some shit at least. You're definitely right. Like, listen, by the way, I am improving on myself. I have decided I am gonna sit down. Probably on Sunday. Maybe Saturday. And just go through all the matches on Tinder. I'll probably need a couple days, but you know, go through all of them and, you know, fucking DM, do the shit, run the game, meet a couple, but and then see how things go. And some of the matches look lovely. So, definitely relationship type of vibe. But we'll take it as it comes. You know what I mean? We'll take it as it comes. No pressure. Maybe we've just gotten into a routine. That might be true. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in that sense. I just need to work on my shit and now get my stuff up and running in terms of like productivity. But I feel like I've done pretty well there. So yeah, I think it's just the setup. I think you're right. As soon as I get it kind of the ball rolling a little bit, I think it will be better. But even then would crawl through broken the last person puzzle. Fair. So what you're saying, chat, is that I should have a more desire, essentially. I should be more, what do you call it? I don't know, how would you call it? I should be more, not lustful. Locked in. I should be more locked in. Is that what you're saying? Hey, fair. I can see that. Alrighty. You should be... This motherfucker. You should be more normal. What about my behavior is not normal? Please. Try. Please. Hex, how long have you been reading self-help books? Oh, bro, I started 13. Around 13. But it's only like actively reading a bunch. I started in 2024. As soon as I got my job, really. Chat, I can promise you I'm not asexual. I can promise you I'm not you know what? I can promise you I'm not asexual. I can promise you. You guys are... No, you're wildin'. I'm not asexual. I can promise you. I'm not demisexual either. I don't know what even demisexual is. What is demisexual? I can promise you. I'm not. It's just that I'm like... How do I say this? I got great control. That's really when it comes down to it, I've just got great control. Oh, experience feelings and attraction only after developing close emotional relation. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. not at all, dude. So there's one chick. No, I'm not gonna. No. That was not long ago. That was like a week ago. Holy shit. Then you're just gay and covering it up. You guys are fucking retarded. No, you did. You just juice one out, and then you don't feel so like tense up about it, and then you're fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's managed. It's checked. The box has been checked, you know? Yeah, that's not me at all. If some hot chick walks by with big badongadong, so you know what I mean? That's enough. That's enough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh damn. But you know, it's just you guys don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. I just don't think that. You know what it probably is. When I'm thinking more about it, I think you might be right. It's just that like the women that I have met up with and matched with on Tinder, I just don't find myself very attracted to them. I think that's the only thing, right? Because your boy, when I was in the military, oh lord, can't talk about that one. Classic. Yeah, true. Wait, you don't? Wait, be honest with me, Jam. Okay, chat, is that weird? And I'm not asking Glaze, because she will obviously always say yes. Predicted. I'm predicting. I'm predicting. But I feel, is that... Gotcha. Gotcha. No, I'm just saying. I think. Okay, am I the only one that feels like that? If I hook up with a girl and I didn't really like her, like I know I'm not interested in a relationship, and I don't lie about it. I don't say like, oh, you're my one. I do none of that. I'm like, yeah. I don't want a long-term relationship. And I hook up with the girl. And I feel really bad the day after. I don't know why. But do other people feel that too? Because it genuinely pretty much... Yeah, pretty much every time I've gotten laid. Except one. Yeah, except one. I felt really... No, two actually. Two, I felt really bad afterwards. And it wasn't like I did anything bad in the sense of like, you know. I just felt bad, you know. I don't know why. Even if we agree that there's no relationship after this, I still just feel bad. Does nobody else do that? Does nobody else feel bad after hooking up with a girl who they know and have told that I'm just not interested in a relationship? I'm like this, to be honest. You see? Wait, you feel bad for the guy? Really? Well, that's a different angle I haven't heard before. Honestly, if she knows that it will all, that it is all about, and know it is a casual, why would I feel bad? I don't know why I feel bad. I don't know why I feel bad. You know what it is? Internalized misogyny. Oh yeah, baby. No, but seriously. Maybe it's because I'm like, okay, on some level I'm thinking like, okay, if I sleep with this girl, other men are gonna look upon her as like less wifey. Maybe this is it. She, like, other men will look upon her as less wifey because I smashed, and or it will affect her behavior negatively, leading to the same outcome, so that I feel bad afterwards. Because then I know there's some dude out there who has to fucking deal with it, you know? But there's no reason for me to feel that bad. Because I feel real shit. Like, I feel like I just stole something. I feel like I cut a chunk out of your social security, you know what I mean? I'm fucking yoink. And also, it might be just true. It might just be like post-nut. It's most definitely post-nut clarity. But I felt that after. But this is where it's like a little bit weird. I feel that after dates too. Where I go on a date with a girl, nothing really happened, right? I wasn't really that interested. And I feel super bad afterwards. Like, really bad afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Cheer! Oi, oi! How was you? But you gotta understand it's normal. Yeah, fair. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just the post-nut clarity hit me so hard sometimes I feel guilty. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Fucking, no, okay. Yeah. Now we'll see though. Listen, like I said, we got 50-60 matches, all vetted and seems reasonable. Now some are not local or in my vicinity, so it's probably closer to like 30 or 40 in my vicinity. And also it is holidays, so they might not be home. But we'll see. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'll send them some messages. I'll be like, hey, how long do you like... how big do you prefer thy penis to be? And then late, Insta, right? You're just weird. I'm not. But thank you for being my emotional support. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm weird. I think it's reasonable. The only thing I think is weird is why I feel so guilty. Fucking women. That doesn't make sense to me. To prove the title, click the download button in my plan. No. Yeah. He looks down at a girl and it's like, oh my god, I have ruined her. Ironically, a part of me is like, oh fuck. Part of me, I think it might, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel kind of guilty sometimes after I smash a girl. But maybe it's just like I need to get into it, you know what I mean? I just need to get a couple dates. Like, I bet it's the same like chatting. If you chat with one girl, you can get really pent up based on like her responses, right? But if you're talking to like 7 or 8 girls on Tinder or like social media, you're kind of like not that pressed. You know what I mean? I did notice that because I had like a small session where what was that, like 3 months ago now, where I messaged like 7 or 8 chicks, and then it was a lot. It was a lot easier to navigate. So it might be one of those things. Hex, I feel like what you're describing is kind of misogyny, where you view them as weak. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something, at least, well, it's first and foremost, it's unconscious. It's not like I'm sitting here being like, oh, this is what I'm gonna purposely feel this way. But it is, sometimes I'm a little bit like, yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad. Or as there's Sexual Live defines their worth. Yeah, I mean, I probably, like I'm saying, it's not something I'm choosing, but I do feel guilty after I bang a bitch. I do. I feel guilty. Hi, Consulta. Oi, oi. Hex talking to women? No way. Shut the fuck up. Ah, dude. My god. I've got... Maybe I am a masochist. It always cheers me up when people are creatively talking shit. Chat, I'm just saying. How's your day been, Katsata? Tell me about it. Session you paid? Nah, no payment, no payment. Never pay. Never pay. Unless it's worth it. I mean, what? That's why you'll never make it to the Latinas side? Wait, what you mean? Oh, you mean that... you mean that all Latinas are players? Is that what you mean? Holy... Oh my, not creative, truth. There was no truth behind that sentence. What do you mean? You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping. Tripping big balls. Big balls. Ugh, dude. Fuck. I mean, shit's working, okay? Shit's working. I will do a session, and I'll tell you how it goes, chat. I don't know. I don't know when I'll do it, but listen. And yes, I know you guys are gonna make fun of me, but yes, I probably will friend zone a couple. Okay? Yes, I will. I will do that. I will. I'll talk to a couple. And I'll meet up and be like, nah. And I'll do that. I'll do a little friend zoning. That's cool. It's cool, okay? It's fine. Although how to orchestrate that is a little bit... Bro got that ginger Riz. I'm not ginger. One joke, by the way. One joke. Like 5 years ago. Since then, I've been called ginger. Dude, I've done this mistake twice. I did this with Seagull as well. I don't know if I said this the last room, but I think I did. Last, I made a joke about a seagull, and bro, for like a year straight, chat was spamming seagull. Spamming seagull. And then, I made one joke a year or two after, about ginger. Non-stop ginger. Oh my goodness gracious. I am dying. No, I mean that if you... pity a Latina after smashing her, she will smash you by kicks. Wait, why? Is it bad? Wait, would you say that it's bad to feel pity? Like after... Okay, let's say... Like... Okay, let's say. Chat. Am I wrong for this? Sometimes, I'll go on a date with a girl. And I'll smash. And afterwards, I'll feel bad about it. I'll feel bad about it. And it's not like I lied to her or misled her or anything. I just kind of feel bad about it. Right? And I don't know why. Right? And often if a girl asks, I'm like, yeah, probably not looking for any type of relationship. So it's not like I'm lying. It's not like I'm manipulating. But I always feel bad afterwards. And when it happened one time, you're kind of like, whatever. It has happened like 3 or 4 times where I'm like, fuck, I feel bad about this. Right? But it's not like I feel negative for myself. It's I feel bad. I feel guilty, I guess. I feel a little guilty that I smashed, and I know I'm not like romantically interested. Why are you all typing yes? Why? Been good, went to the gym. Hey, hell yeah! Let's get it, dude. If a ginger is dying, then he's just returning home. To heaven? I am an angel. How did you know? I appreciate that one. Hey, a little bit of cut salted riz. I like that. Thank you, sir. I thank you very much. I'll accept that gift. Demisexual on site. Ha ha ha. What? I am not demisexual. No, demisexual is like you need to have an emotional connection to feel attracted to the person, right? I don't need that shit. Dude, listen. I feel attracted, no emotions. I see a girl with big honkas walking by, dude. I feel instant attraction. What you mean? Instant attraction. I don't need the emotional, so I'm not demisexual. I can't be. I don't know why I feel bad. I don't know why. I feel super guilty. This is so weird to talk on stream. Fuck. I just feel guilty afterwards. Like, shit. What is a good example? I feel like I feel like I stole something. When I was a kid, I was not a great kid, right? So I stole from the store a couple times. And one time I got caught. Oh, luckily I wasn't stealing when I got caught, but some of my homies were, right? And I had a feeling, kind of like a guilty type of feeling, like, oh fuck, you fucked up here, right? I get the same feeling when I sleep with a girl and I'm not interested in a relationship. It's just like, for fun. I feel the same way. Like, it's the same feeling. Now, like I said earlier in the stream, I might be blind to my emotions, so it might be like I'm feeling something else and I just can't tell. I just feel like this gut thing, like, ugh. Right? I suppose it's a bit like when you have a presentation in school. You go up in front of the class and you might feel a little, ugh, right? It's like the same feeling, like, oh god, what have I done? Post-nut clarity. Maybe I just have a very powerful post-nut clarity. Maybe I have like an overwhelming post-nut clarity. It knocks the shit out of me, like, oh fuck, what the fuck did I just do? Why feel bad? Like it's a choice. Like it's a choice. I think you wouldn't feel guilty if you really liked her. No, I wouldn't. In fact, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know for a fact, but if I really liked her, I'm pretty sure I would not feel guilty afterward. I think you're absolutely right. But I don't think, no, I'm not demisexual. I don't need an emotional connection. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. You guys are tripping. We're doing more React content. I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me like 2 seconds. Oh, hello there. Man. Oh, man. Goddamn sun is destroying my shit again. Classic. I agreed. Right? Nothing wrong with it. I'm not! I don't need an emotional... It's just gender stuff. I am not. First, I'm not. Secondly, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. But Hex is Hex. He's weird and will never accept it. Dude, I'm not weird. How am I weird? You just like calling me weird because you're... Because that's what Latinos do. Hey, let's be honest over here. Let's call a spade over here. It's in the Latina arsenal to call other men weird. I swear. No, and ironically, I swear I've seen some YouTube videos when a Latina is freaking out on her husband or boyfriend, and one of the phrases I've heard is like, "Why are you being weird?" I swear. Although that's American Latino, so I don't know. There's a good mix over there. I don't know. There's probably different flavors, so to speak, but you know what I mean. Alrighty. Anyway, today we gonna react. Bro, we had a bunch of video games and shit. We have also recommended. Fuck. Date one, wouldn't recommend. Why? I look, yes, they feel a lot. They have a lot of emotions, but come on, dude. You can't tell me the bedroom stuff wasn't fun. Don't fucking lie to me. Come on now. Come on now. Be honest with me. I also feel like... Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm just saying that Latinos tend to be well proportioned in the right way. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What you said? You heard me. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Stop pretending, okay? No pretend zone over here. Stop pretending. Fucking making me say uncomfortable stuff twice in a row. Dude, come on now. Who do you think you are, really? What you talking about? I'm just saying. Fine. I'm just saying. Latinas, they have a tendency to have the right shape, the right allocation, the right figure. I'm just saying. I'm I'm a ball. Number one, come on. You're lying in my chat. You know how I feel about this. Two, you can't lie to me. Latinas always, they look always great, I swear. Anyways, ladies and gents, you have seen me on IG. You unfollowed me. Wait, hold on. That's a good thing you brought up IG. That's a good thing you brought up. You unfollowed me. On, not the main one, but the... Yeah, I swear you fucking did. I swear you did. Was it my Goodreads? Also, why haven't you updated on Goodreads? A lot of lies out there. I've never followed you at all. Thank you, Godsalt. Appreciate it. Thank you, chat. I appreciate the support that you guys always provide me with. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I never followed you on your personal. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Oh my god, you know what you're talking about. And then you go, oh no, he's lying. Dead. Absolutely lie. Haven't read anything else, really? Hello, Vex! Oi, oi! How's you? Long time no see. Did I? Did I show it on stream? I don't know if I did. Doesn't sound like me. Doesn't sound like me. Are you inventing stuff again to make an argument? This right there is a classic Latina tactic. Classic. How's your day been, Max? What you been up to? I don't like you. No. No. Damn. Holy shit. That's too funny. It's too funny. Bro, you guys are so aggressive. I don't fucking... Alright, anyhow, chat, you promised. No, I promised actually. We're gonna watch some more reaction videos. Cause your boy needs some content to react to. I need some more content, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I gotta get it done, you know? Gotta get it done. We got a couple videos. He knows it, don't worry. Shut the fuck. Cause she loves me. In a video game, but you know. Shit, alright. I'm good, very good. Hey, good to hear, Vex, good to hear. Alrighty, you guys have fun with the videos. I was just here for the bullying. I appreciate it. See you around, brother. See you around, take care. Are you serious? Battery low. Are you kidding me? These had 36 hours. Mate, okay. Fucking can't do my reaction shit now. Chat, we talked for too long, the batteries run out. Holy, need to charge this bitch up. Alrighty, we'll do a little bit more just chatting, I guess, then, because my stuff needs to be charged. Dude, why? I bought new headphones? Bro. They're not working. Whew. You just got strung by a Latina lightning. Huh? Struck, dude. Strung? Got strangled by Latina lightning. No, I'm just saying. I'm pro-Latina. I am. I think that, I'll be honest, Spanish women, or Spanish-speaking women, have always treated me very nicely. I will let you know that. It's the same with Asian girls too. Asian girls and Latinas, they've always treated me very nicely. A little bit crazy. Like Latinas, a little bit crazy. Just slightly crazy. Not that I've ever been treated super bad by like Norwegian white women, right? But I'm just saying they're you know, a little bit more affection. You know what I mean? When you talk to a girl, when I talk to a girl who's like Norwegian, you know, it's just, you know, you're talking to a girl, it's nothing, no biggie. But when I'm talking to like a a Spanish chick as an example. Dude, it's just something else going on over there. They're very kind and considerate. You get what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, chat. You're crazy. You're all crazy. You saying I'm crazy because you're white? It's because of my personality. Oh my god, you see the shadow grow, the light growing? You can see the sun moving on my screen right here. Do you see that? Jeez. Destroying my green screen. Look at my face, bro. I'm dying. I'm dying. You're saying I'm crazy? That's rhetorical. I'm Hex? Yes. What you got going on, Vex? Tell me about the girl you met. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I could tell already. It's like, oh, look at this dumb gringo. We should keep... Shut the fuck. That's not what Latino women say when they meet me. Or Asian. That's not true. That's not true. They look at my personality and they're like, dude, this guy is a great person. Right? Fucking, what you mean? Dumb gringo? Huh? Did I kiss some cutie yesterday? Congratulations! Some girl I've been talking to for some time. Oh? Oh? Did you meet her when you were lifting stones up the mountain? Is she a mountain goat woman? If you catch my drift. An outgoing hiking person. Dude, by the way though, that's great to hear. That's amazing to hear. It's been some time, hasn't it? It was about time. Fucking, you solved this shit, you know? I have still not received a wedding invitation. What is that all about? You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like lighting up like a torch. I just want to say, chat, this is the sun that's doing it. I'm not that white. I'm pretty tan. I'm like a tan manly man. You get what I'm saying? Very basically a Latino. I'm basically a Latino. It's true. Ask anyone. I can see Hex having an Asian fetish and some girl from Thailand will feel taking him for all he's worth, his PC and self-help books. Yes, she's gonna sell all my self-help books. Bro, that's probably a couple $100. That's probably a couple thousand maybe. I have like 200 books, 300 books. That's a lot. What does your name mean? Which name? LoveX? It's from an old language I created when I was a shit kid. So it means love of creation. I know, very fucking boring, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I've had that for forever. I thought it was like, oh, this works perfectly. And now it's like love hex. It sounds like I'm some fucking wild player. Just fucking spelling women, fucking Expelliarmus out there. Unlucky. Now I met her on a random Thursday near a coffee shop. Wait, actually? Wait, did you go up to, did you see her and was like, hey dude, she kind of looks nice, let me go and talk to her. And a bing bang boom. Bing bing bang. Not bad. A little bit of day game over here, okay. Oh, here he goes again. Okay, representation of Latinos community. We officially reject you as one. You can't reject me. I'm unrejectable. It's okay. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. She didn't know about the stone lifting. But I'ma make her lift them stones with me. It's God's work, it has to be done. True. Gotta get her with. The good thing about a gold digger taking all your self-help books is if she ever reads them, she will become depressed and asexual. Shut the fuck up. Dude, I'm not asexual and I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed nor asexual. Let me tell you. Pretty much. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. If you keep watching you, I'll also find a girl. You know, it's kind of crazy. We do have a lot of women in the community. We do, but probably not. Probably not. If you watch me long enough, you probably be fucking absolutely brain damaged. Clinically. Like your frontal lobe will start decomposing inside like your fucking brain. Shh. I'm just saying. Sorry to be the one to tell you. I've been telling you the method is still not patched, dude. Yeah? You're using them old exploits? I read it. Classic. Classic. Where is Juliet? Don't know. Oh, she was here not last stream, but the stream before, I think. Oh, she finally got... No, dude, she's been... Yeah, no, she's had a boyfriend for like a year now. Or so. Probably like a year-ish, yeah. That explains the absence. Dude, I've told you this theory before, chat. I've told you this theory before. When it comes to women, suddenly there'll be a lot in your chat. And then they'll disappear. And I know every time that happens, it's like 85% chance she found a guy to talk to. Most of the time. Now obviously sometimes there's like things happening, but I swear it happened with it just happened with all... Didn't happen with Milan or Glaze, but those are the only two that it hasn't happened with, I think. It definitely happened with my first female mod, who I've forgotten the name of. Fuck. Milan? No. I'm thinking about this. I think she was from Netherlands or something, right? She did that. She did that 3 times, bro. Fuck, in like a year. Holy shit. Oh, it happened with Lumina too, I think. It kind of happened with Lilla, I believe. Yeah, no, it kind of happened with Lilla. True. It happened with Elin. Dude, now I'm telling you, I have a solid opinion. Dude. Oh my god. Am I a... You know what I mean? Dude, there's no way. There's been, dude, true. There's been actually a lot of women in our communities where that happens. Where they meet some dude and then suddenly, boom, gone. The boys, though. Historically, it's the Germans who marched into France. True. I mean, it's a little bit wild to think about. I bet, grandparents wouldn't be too happy, but, live and let live. Or somebody's cooking food. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh, fuck. Are you telling me Lutfi got engaged? No. I'm saying that that's a lie. It's not a lie. Glaze. I'm gonna distill it down. I have noticed a trend over the years when it comes to streaming. Women have a tendency when they come around, they stay for like a period, a certain amount of time, and most of them at least, as soon as they meet a guy IRL, or even online, boom, gone. Just fucking like evaporated. And it's happened a lot. Like, I'm not saying it's happening every single time with every single girl, but I'm remembering it happened with a prior mod 3 times. It happened with Lilla. It happened with Elin. Juliet, obviously. It's happened a lot. I have noticed that. It does happen a lot. Oh, dude, I haven't seen Katrin in forever. I didn't go away for that. You know it. No, I know. Yeah, dude, chat. I'm not saying dude, I'm not saying that every single woman ever does it. I'm just saying that it's like it's a big trend. No, am I wrong? I am noticing. I'm just saying, I'm just putting shit together. I'm just adding 1 + 1. Anyways, we actually do genuinely have some stuff to get through because I have a bunch of editing. Ah, fuck. We've been doing so much just chatting today. I might not have time to play a video game. Which is fine, honestly. I think I'm good with the videos that we have.
And looking at how Hollywood...
Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, maximum volume. Holy shit. Max volume, bro. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Really? Unlucky. Hey, it is what it is. Alrighty, today. Enough just chatting. Enough. We got some videos to react to. We got a lot, actually. We got a lot. Oh my god, my fucking green screen. Can somebody go turn off the sun? Holy shit. I'm dying. Actually dying. The enshittification of Lord of the Rings. Oh. A cloud. Cloud passed by and suddenly... Oh my god, it's growing back again. Ah, GG. Watch out. No, I mean, I would have come every now and then. But even now I'm absent from home almost every day. You literally got me one day. I was not... Hell yeah. It was planned. I was stalking you, in fact. I mean, what?
They say that those who forget their history are doomed to repeat it, and looking at how Hollywood has treated The Lord of the Rings over the past couple of decades, I can't help but think there's a grain of truth in that. Just like Star Wars before it, it all began with the classic original trilogy, born from a sublime blend of inspired writing, technical skill, and timeless themes of heroism and adventure, followed by an overblown and underwhelming trilogy of prequels made by the same people, just older and lamer now, that failed to recapture the magic of the originals. And
not only that, but yeah, yeah, not wrong. Peter Jackson. I'm gonna say this: Peter Jackson's original trilogy. Holy, my green screen is dying because of the sun. Was the best thing this world has ever seen. I'm just personally, I think it might be the best movies of all time. I'm just saying. What's a popular food around the world which is Norwegian but people don't know? Candy and chocolate. Yes. I literally started the second movie today. Oh, dude, they're so good. They're so good. No, I don't know. Norwegian, I have no idea. I'll be honest. I don't think we have anything, to be honest.
Finally, decades later, with money-hungry studios desperate to squeeze a bit more money out of old IPs before the actors get too old or die, we come at last to the end game.
Make it city!
We
That's
already
Norwegian.
saw it with Rings of Power, Amazon's cringy attempt to compensate for a lack of artistic merit and creative ability with embarrassing amounts of money. And let's be honest, you don't need me to tell you what a fucking train wreck that turned out to be. It's great for us.
I did see the Rings of Power, and let me be honest with you. I think I dropped out after like 7 or episodes or so, plus minus 2. Yeah, it was not great. Yeah, it was not great. It was not great at all. My goodness, I did not like it. Rings of Power? But, you know, I think you have to be on the more positive side. We got AI on the rise, which means that we're gonna get better movies. AI made movies, which is better than Hollywood could ever provide, as of right now at least. And we can do it in accordance to the main story. And so in short amount of time, we're gonna get all the stuff we wanted. All of it. Watch out.
Us content creators, though. But even stranger things are afoot at Warner Brothers, arguably the dumbest studio in Hollywood with a massive catalogue of IPs that they somehow managed to fumble time and time again. First up was the War of the Rohirrim. Remember that? Nah, me neither. An animated movie that was sharted out as quickly as possible so that Warner could retain the film rights to the franchise, which probably explains why more than 50 different animation studios were pulled in to get it finished in time, and why it looks janky as fuck. It was billed as the story of legendary warrior Helm Hammerhand in his last stand at the fortress of Helm's Deep, but really it was all just a bait and switch to focus on his daughter Hera, a character that gets mentioned in like one sentence of the original appendices and was so unimportant that Tolkien didn't even bother giving her a name. And this guy names fucking everything. And of course, she turns out to be...
Isn't it Tolkien that has like 2,000 names plus in regards to Lord of the Rings? And he didn't bother naming this character? Holy. This man made entire family trees, and he didn't bother to mention her name. And they made her into the main character. Dude. I can't wait for AI to be good enough so you can make animated series like this of high quality at home on your personal computer. Oh my goodness. The amount of glory and good stuff we're gonna get when that comes around, holy.
The usual generic invincible girl boss who beats everyone and wins at everything because modern writing. But it's okay because nobody fucking watched the movie anyway, and it was a massive flop. Then came the baffling announcement of The Hunt for Gollum, a prequel about Aragorn's quest to track down and capture Gollum sometime after Bilbo took the ring from him. A tiny fragment of the original book where everyone knows the outcome already that was summarized in like 2 paragraphs at the Council of Elrond's. Like, why? Who the fuck even asked for this? How do you expect the original actors to reprise their roles when they're all 20 years older now? Why is Andy Serkis directing it? I mean, I've seen his body of work as a director and it's not impressive.
Oh my god, he did Animal Farm? No shot. This Gollum directed Animal Farm. Animal Farm was not great. Absolutely, completely missed the mark. No shot. Mowgli was good, I think. Was it? I only saw like the Jungle Book, like the Disney version when I was a kid. That one was good. That one was real good. But dude, Animal Farm seemed so trash. That's crazy to me. Yeah. Is this movie out? Do you know? It can't be good. It can't be good. There's no way. Alfred from the Batman directs. What? Huh? Batman directs.
Incredible side stories, tales of forgotten heroism, tragic love and bitter betrayal that you could tell in the Lord of the Rings universe. Why go for something as goofy and pointless as this? Yeah, anyway, I've dodged it long enough. Let's get this over with.
No, I know why. I know why. I know why. Sorry for stopping so early. I know why. The reason why they're using something so close to the ring that seems so meaningless and try to create a movie out of it, literally, is only for, I think, well, probably something to do with ownership in regards to the IP. But I think one that is way more likely, very, very simply, is that they want this, like, name recognition. Right? They want you to know the characters involved in the story. Because that's part of that formula that they're using, right? They try to, like, know the character before. That's why they're using it. I'm 100% certain. That's why you see the same bullshit where they taking characters and using characters that don't really fit into the story and didn't play a major part. Right? And it's also why they're, like, retarded in their acquisition of copyrights, right? Like Rings of Power not getting the Silmarillion rights, but getting the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit rights. Like, what? Why? So dumb. You know what I mean? I thought the director was just an actor. Apparently, I thought so too. But apparently, this man out there pulling strings. Like, a lot of people my age haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Maybe Harry Potter because it was for the generation before. I do feel like that's the case, right? Obviously, like, it was early 2000s. So I watched those things when I was considerably, like, when they'd been out for 10 years plus. A lot of them, at least. You know? But, I mean, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Once you've seen them, you realize, oh shit, they're so good. They're so good, dude. Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Oh my god, it's so good.
That wasn't the worst of it. No, was it? No!
Just like McCoy here, it's time to face my deepest pain. Last night, Peter Jackson took to the internet to announce yet another Lord of the Rings film project that nobody asked for or wanted. And this is when shit truly got real.
Oh, actually, why don't I get somebody else to explain it? Because we've got a very special partner that we're working with. And you can see for yourself. Hang on. There we go. Hello?
Hi, Peter.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh,
God,
man.
oh, man.
What the fuck? What?
I mean, is he wrong? Oh, dude. I mean, this is like a couple weeks old now, so it's old news. But I remember when I saw this I could just feel my heart sink. Colbert? Why? Why is he here? What has he got to do with Lord of the Rings? Oh my goodness. I grew up occupied with Marvel movies. Facts. And dude, but that was mostly to my dad. I watched some of the X-Men stuff too. But that is, like, again, it's a bit older gen, I feel like. Now, I grew up with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, too. Pirates of the Caribbean was kind of fun, but I remember it was, like, the same thing again where the first one, I think I watched it when it's been out for a while, right? Like, it came out 5 years ago, and now you're watching it when you're, like, 12, right?
Why in the name of Sauron's molten arse pipe would you bring in this tragically unfunny, propaganda-spewing clown to write your multi-million-dollar Lord of the Rings movie? A man whose illustrious screenwriting credits include such gems as Strangers with Candy and... Why are we bringing talk show hosts in to write our movies now? Like, is Oprah Winfrey gonna write the next Star Wars movie? How about we get Jimmy Kimmel in to do the next Jurassic Park? Actually, that would probably be an improvement at this point, to be honest. Now, in fairness to old Steven here, he is a big Lord of the Rings nerd, although fuck knows what a guy like him sees in Tolkien's pro-Western, anti-authoritarian story of friendship, loyalty, honor, masculine heroism, and clearly defined morality. But there's a big old difference between knowing the lore of a fictional world and actually writing a good story with it. Just ask Rian Johnson. Then there's his politics, of which there are many. Like, remember when Peter Jackson famously said,
we didn't want to put any of our own, certainly in terms of the thematic material, we didn't want to put any of our own baggage. I mean, we had no interest in putting our messages into this movie, but we thought that we should honor Tolkien by putting his messages into it.
Yeah,
When was the last time we had a movie where someone acted like that? When? When was the last time somebody went into a movie project and went, you know what? I'm gonna try to keep the politics to what the creator of the story wanted. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, AI, that's the only great thing about AI. I'll be jobless and have no money, but my god, our movies are gonna be great. I'm just saying. I think Pokemon is the only show that all generations watch. True. True. Not wrong. But Pokemon was goated. Pokemon is absolutely goated. Maybe One Piece. But nah, I feel like maybe Avatar. No, I feel like Avatar was also my gen type of deal. No, I think you're right. I think it's only Pokemon that's really been like that. It's really been like that. True. But it's also one of those things where you can kind of just jump on however far you've reached, and it makes sense. And they also have like a great model, right? You watch Pokemon on television when you were like 3 or 4, and you go, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And then you get into the video games and the card collection, and dude, you're just engrossed into it. I feel like everybody was into it. I watched Avatar only because my brother showed it to me. Yeah, Avatar was fun. Wait, to be fair though, I feel like I saw Avatar on Nickelodeon until I was forever old. And then when I was like 18 or 19, I decided to watch the entire show. My goodness. Now, Avatar was good. Avatar was great. I'm not gonna lie, Avatar was great. What you talking about? Movies. Lord of the Rings, Avatar. Yeah. Well, you skipped out on us. I thought Latinas were famous for their patience. I'm playing. I am joking. Don't be mad at me. I was ordering food. Oh, what did you order? What did you order?
I wouldn't expect the same attitude from Stephen Colbert, a man so utterly consumed by his hatred of the Orange Man that he drove away his own audience and nuked his talk show. Jesus, this guy almost makes Mark Hamill look normal. The problem is, people like that can literally never let go of their political hang-ups. It's impossible because it becomes bound up in the very core of who they are. It seeps into everything they say and do, and if he's allowed to write a script for Lord of the Rings, well, I think you can imagine who Sauron is going to become a clumsy allegory for. Speaking of which, let us review the outline of this epic saga in the making, shall we? As per the report from Deadline News, The Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Past is set 14 years after the passing of Frodo. Sam, Merry and Pippin set out to retrieve...
What? The Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Past is set 14 years after the passing of Frodo. What? Well, first and foremost, Sam meets Frodo before he dies in the land of the elves. So how can it be 14 years after Frodo has passed? Oh, he mean when they say passed, they don't mean died. They mean like, oh, he's gone to the other land. That must be what they're meaning, right? There's a bad use of words, but it must be what they're meaning. Passed like he's left, not died. I ordered pizza. Oh, I rate it. Oh, a little pizza action right now. Oh, come on. I'm trying to lose weight, so I don't know if I can. Man, dude, you know what I did? Oh, fuck, don't tell anybody, I'm a fat bastard. Dude, I did homemade pizza for like a week straight, and it was so good, bro. It was so good. I'm telling you, Homemade pizza was crazy. It was so fucking good. I made a homemade dough. I made it thin, crispy thin. Bro. Put it in the oven. I had a little bit of barbecue dressing on, slices of meat. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Wait, you have a BF? Like, next to you? What? Congratulations. Oh man, homemade pizza. Fuck, I want homemade pizza. But I promised myself I would stop eating so much. I ate a lot of bad stuff, you know.
Trace the first steps of their adventure. Meanwhile, Sam's daughter Eleanor has discovered a long-buried secret and is determined to uncover why the War of the Ring was very nearly lost before it even began. Tell you what, right? I'll give you 3 guesses.
Why? Why? Sorry for pausing already, but why? I love Lord of the Rings so much. I mean, you know what? I think there's only one psychological remedy to get through this and be healthy afterwards. To go through this enshittification of all our greatest stories as a civilization. And it's very simple. It's very simple. You just appreciate that we got the Peter Jackson trilogy. And you stop it there. You don't watch the other stuff. You don't see it. Maybe you watch The Hobbit. I thought The Hobbit was alright. I thought it's very Hollywood. It doesn't have the same charm as Lord of the Rings. But I thought it was alright, right? So you can watch The Hobbit. You can watch Lord of the Rings. But... and just be appreciative of those. And not watch the rest. I think that's the best way of psychologically salvaging this. Don't give them money, don't give them attention, don't think about it, don't talk about it. Just oh, that's what you're doing, and then move on, you know? Nope, next to me. Not next to me, but he solves things from afar. Would you believe me? I have never watched Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I mean, I don't care for Star Wars, but Lord of the Rings? You haven't watched the best movies of all time? Damn. I rate it. Those that wait for something good does not wait for no reason. For nothing. Oh, Jesus, my neck. I'm just saying, it's never, not even once, dude, you're in for a treat. I mean, we're talking literally the best movies ever created. Oh my god, I wish I could erase my memory of them and then rewatch them. Oh, holy, I wish.
About who the real protagonist of this movie turns out to be, and here's a little hint to get you started. It's not going to be Sam, Merry, or Pippin.
Girls get it done.
Yeah.
You know, it's so fucking
Probably.
funny when life literally becomes the meme. When you can straight up predict exactly what's gonna happen from 10 nautical miles away, and it still does. If I was to predict what Hollywood writers would do if they were asked to write a sequel to Lord of the Rings, it would basically be this. Defrost the original cast and have them come back playing older, pussified versions of their characters who learn the true meaning of adventure from a younger, more diverse, more female replacement that doesn't just outshine them in every way possible, but also makes them realize they were never really that heroic in the first place.
To make it shitty.
In fact, screw it, we might as well race swap a legacy character like Aragorn while we're at it. I mean, I know Hollywood desperately wants to do it. It's a battle we're gonna fight and lose sooner or later, so we might as well get it over with now.
Yeah, rip
Not
the
only
Band-Aid,
does this
dude.
crap remind me of the historical enshittification of Star Wars, but I also can't help thinking of James Gunn's DCU by James Gunn. That guy has access to some of the greatest superhero characters in history. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Nightwing, and instead of exploiting his big biggest assets, he wastes huge amounts of time, money, and fan goodwill churning out irrelevant vanity projects like Creature Commandos, Peacemaker, and Clayface. All of this is to say that I'd trust Stephen Colbert to make a good Lord of the Rings movie about as much as I'd trust Movie Bob with my birthday cake. And the sad realization here is, this shit's never gonna stop, is it? For a long time, it really
It
felt
will.
like...
It will stop. It will absolutely stop. And the way that it will stop, holy smokes, my green screen is dead. The way that it will stop is super simple. People don't watch it. Don't come to the cinema. Don't watch it. Pirate it if at best. And then eventually what will happen is that those companies die out. Those IPs get released and have the potential of being bought. Or runs out, right? Because if they don't use them, it runs out. And then you will have new, fresh directors, creators, opportunists who can make something astonishing. My God, I'm actually dying to the sun. Do you see this? I'm actually disappearing. I'm getting swallowed by the sun. Holy. GG. Absolute GG.
Hollywood was smart enough, or just scared enough, not to mess with Lord of the Rings and just appreciate a job well done. That time, however, has long since passed, and I can't help thinking that Lord of the Rings is rapidly becoming the new Star Wars. Just another convenient IP to be strip-mined until there's nothing left. And the more crap like this that gets churned out, the more it slowly tarnishes the legacy of Tolkien's masterpiece. We'll always have the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, well, until they remake it for modern audiences. But the time when we could actually do justice to Tolkien's work has long since passed. And somehow I don't think Stephen Colbert is gonna bring it back. Anyway.
Yeah. I think that I do. We are just in a period where now you'll get tanned. No, I do think he's right. We're just in a period now for the next, or for the past, I would say 10 years, and probably for the next 10, maybe 20 years. There's gonna just be shit movies from mainstream stuff, and those that have a lot of money, and then independent creators are gonna start popping off. I mean, you saw it with the Backrooms game. You saw it with Markiplier's little horror game, right? We killed it. And that's what's going to keep happening, I believe. You're going to see more and more of it. And eventually you're going to go, oh, shoot. It's getting good. You know? It's happening. I'll get tanned. How dare you? I'm already the most tan man alive. Did you forget that? It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget. I get it. It's not easy. There was one more. Oh yeah, I was curious about. Okay, so I have to do it. Then stream Sunday. Then and then post. Yeah, okay. One more. I was curious about this one. Can I please move your dumbass? Dude, why? What the fuck? Why can't I move that? So annoying.
This TikTok is essentially...
How you say dumb in Norway? Why are you trying to cuss me out in my own language? I got a feeling you would have cussed me out in my own language over there. Dum. So they're kind of similar. Dumb, dum. Alrighty. TikTok AI stalking content must be stopped. I have no idea what that is.
This TikTok is essentially cyber stalking and using AI to harass celebrities, and this straight up just has to stop because this is beyond creepy. Because she has been using AI to make disturbing pictures of herself and her celebrity crushes, including fake relationships, fake hospital photos, and fake babies across TikTok and Instagram. And I feel like I keep saying, as the future comes, it's going to get weirder and weirder. And this is absolutely an example of the future, or I guess the now, being extremely weird, because we would have never thought to have a problem like this back in like what, 2015. I think the closest to that was there was this like viral Instagram guy. I think his name was Pajit. It was like this guy who like used to Photoshop himself into celebrity photos.
Dude, how much fucking trash has this guy consumed? How do you know that? How do you know that an indie guy used to do that in 2015? Dude, you must... This guy's been in the trenches since the beginning. Holy. Also apologize for that, for the green screen dying to the sun. Classic. Oh my goodness. You know, I need something stronger than that. Alcohol? Oh no, you mean like a swear word? Yeah, probably. Also... Guys, what do you think about me moving to Spain? I'll learn Spanish. Oh my god. And then I'll be a real Latino. My god. Oh, look at that. Now my green screen works again. Amazing. A swear word? I'm not providing nothing. What you mean? I'm a nice guy. I don't swear.
I really forgot his name, but I did actually find the picture that I was referencing. That used to be the norm. Now, things are looking a little bit more realistic with the help of AI. And obviously, Photoshop stuff like that is obvious jokes, and now you have people essentially LARPing that they're really the significant others of legitimate celebrities. Guys, I mean, AI has been getting more and more dystopian by the day, and now we're hitting new lows, where people are being posted online in relationships with people they've never met. And no, I'm not talking about like the Jake Paul edits that have been going around for a bit. And as I mentioned earlier, these are...
Those were solid, by the way. Hey, hold on. I haven't seen these before. Those were solid. I'm not gonna lie. Those were solid. Why? Because I'm a chicken. That's why. Now, what? Boyo? No, why? Why do you just one? No. I don't want you to learn bad words. You're a lady, Glaze. You shouldn't be out here saying bad words. It's not, you know.
Way more realistic looking, and it seems like the people who are posting these are fully addicted to posting this kind of content. And the main account that we're covering today is named Kaylee Curie. Obviously, Curie is the last name of Joe Curie, who is a legitimate celebrity. So she's claiming she's his wife, or, you know, something like that. But obviously, fandom spaces have always played with fantasy, and I think the internet is kind of used to seeing fictional relationships, self-shipping, and so on and so on. But this is really something else entirely. Like, this content stopped being clearly fictional and started pretending to be real life. And this account started posting AI-generated images that showed Joe Curie not as a character, but as himself, standing in hospital rooms, holding a newborn baby. And these were not stylized edits or, you know, cartoonish AI art. No, they are meant to look real. Real enough that casual viewers genuinely started asking if Joe Curie is now a father. So, clearly this is insane. And what made all of this so much worse is how quickly confusion spread, because there were comments asking if the baby was real, if Joe Curie had announced anything, or if this was some sort of like hidden relationship reveal. So even chronically online people looked through these hospital photos and thought, oh crap, Joe Curie just had a baby. And to be fair, this started happening when AI was fairly new, so I don't think a lot of people were quite, you know, expecting it to look this real. And obviously it's the older fans that seem to be getting spoofed by this. So
dude, I did the same thing with images when I would sell images with AI that were AI made, but because it was so early, nobody knew. It was a stock photo, a stock like image company. I just fucking I made, I think, $1. Not really worth my time, but hey, that's life. It was worth the try, you know. What's the original language of the video? Is this dubbed AI? No, wait, what? No, this is English. What do you mean? He is English. Dubbed AI, what? Does this look dubbed AI? No, it's not dubbed. What you mean?
Younger hardcore fans, they're trying to correct the record. Many of those comments were deleted, and some users say
that. What did it say? The amount of times I asked her to stop and told her that what she was doing is wrong, but she just ignored it / deleted it, is effing insane. I reported her account so many times too, but I guess TikTok doesn't effing care either. Dude, damn, Madison out here defending her beloved actor, or what, I don't know what he is, a celeb. Very good. Nah, it looks... Oh my god, no way. Oh shit. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, the audio is mismatched, isn't it? Oh no, it's this shit again. So the sound... Oh, fuck. I did see a VOD one time where this was the case. So it's like you're hearing the sound lag. Or like you hear the sound first, but then the audio is no, the visual is lagging. Oh, fuck me if that's what's happening right now. I mean, I'll watch the video finished and see if it's a big deal on the VOD. But that could be it, yeah.
They were blocked, and others reported the post to TikTok for AI misuse, impersonation, and deepfakes, only to be told nothing violated the platform rules. So that's interesting. Basically, this account made real-looking photos with a real person and then removed any comments that pointed out it was fake. Excuse me, what? Like, what kind of group fantasy are they trying to create here? Like, the more people who think this is real, the better, I guess? Is their goal just to trick as many people as possible? Oh, and to make it all worse, she also made a fake Steve Harrington TikTok that I guess is pretending to be ran by Steve. So this account was even commenting on—
She is fully mentally ill. Maybe he recorded the voice and voiced it over again. Hopefully, because if it's like, I had this problem back in, it's like a couple of months ago, I think. No, a couple of weeks ago, where I was watching a VOD and I couldn't use the footage in the VOD when I was watching a video because the image would display like a second later than the audio. And I have no idea why, like live on stream. So if that's happening, holy shit, I'm about to end myself. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
On her other account stuff, like, "You've just made me the happiest man on the planet. Thank you for being in my life, and I thank God for bringing us together." Excuse me, what? What kind of mental illness is this?
Yeah,
because this is not okay. This doesn't make sense. Why are you craving attention this bad? But I guess she's logging out of one of her fake Steve Harrington TikTok accounts to log into another one, pretend to be her fake boyfriend, and then comment on her own TikToks. Yeah, this is hell. This is awful.
No, actually,
what's going on here? But of course, instead of stopping when she started getting a bunch of backlash, the main account was suddenly just privated, which might have looked like the end of the story, but no. It wasn't. Almost immediately, new accounts started popping up with the same user, and one continued the Joe Keery content under a different username, K Harrington AI. So at least they're putting AI in the username, but the first TikTok on the account had the caption, "I had to make a new account because people can't tell what's real and what's fake." This sounds like they're trying to cover their tracks, but what do I know? You would think the confusion would be from purposefully creating content designed to look like the real person. What do I know, though? But I found another account from the same user, too. But this one shifted the focus entirely to a different actor. This one...
Bro, she's just... damn, she has like a harem out there with all these celebs. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Maybe because it looks like mismatched. If it, I really hope it's not that bad. I'm seeing that I've dropped 75 frames. That's about right. Ah, fuck. 60 frames a second, about a second behind. Ah, lord, it could be. It could be. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Is it like with my voice as well, by the way, where you see my audio, or is it not? Because if it's like with my voice as well, then it's a big problem. If it's not, then I don't think it... I don't know if it should be an issue. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Dude, yeah, no, this girl is just... She... Her dream is to be ran through by celebs, I guess.
A Scott AI. Those are really the only two accounts that are left right now, and I've been looking into this for months. I think I found this when the Joe Curie baby photos first started going viral. Disclaimer, it's all AI. We're talking about AI accounts here. Don't sue me. But since then, she scrubbed a whole lot of her digital footprint, but not before I managed to scrape a good bit of that. And I guess she doesn't feel too bad about it because she still at least has 2 accounts up. And this account includes the same behavior, the same creepy AI relationship framing, just with a new target. There's just something so messed up about this entire thing. Taking a celebrity and making your own fake AI baby is just beyond creepy. It seems like she's not just addicted to the content, but also to the reactions that she's getting, because she could just private all these accounts because, you know, obviously a lot of people realize this is AI is not very happy with this. They left comments asking the creator to stop, pointing out that Joe Curie is a real person, not a fictional character, and obviously pretending that he welcomed a baby is crossing a few lines here. And according to multiple users, those comments did not stay up for long. People say they were deleted or they were just blocked entirely. And apparently all she has to do to keep her accounts up is this like small warning in her bio that it's all AI. Past that, I guess she can just keep posting whatever weird stuff she wants to. And
this is gonna be legislated so hard. My goodness. Dude, I bet within 5 years, there's gonna be heavy restrictions on what is legally allowed to be made in terms of AI. Heavy restrictions. Dude, or it's gonna all be allowed. Yeah, it could also end up being like, oh, everything is allowed, but then, I'll be honest, if everything is allowed, then GG, right? So heavy regulation incoming. I fucking feel it. I didn't notice in you though. Okay, so for me, it's like fine, right? Like, you heard the clap instantly. I just see on X all people using AI to make nudes. That only shows up if that's what you're seeing, like spending time watching. Oh my goodness, Glaze. Spending your time over there watching them nudes? AI nudes? I see it. Hey, no shame. No shame. No shame. Girl knows what she wants. Looking like a horse from the waist down. I mean, what? Okay, hey, moving on.
Commenters also started claiming that the creator runs a Discord server where people who call her out are made fun of. So according to the people who say they were targeted, AI generated images were made of them. So they comment to say this is messed up, and suddenly there's deepfake images of them doing degrading things just for calling out someone AIing a celebrity they like. Excuse me, what is going on here? So they're using AI against Joe Curie and
imagine somebody hates on you, right? And you're like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a deep fake of you licking the McDonald's floor. That's devious.
Other actors and their fans. What a great use of bandwidth. I'm so happy that my power bill is jacked through the roof because of this. Well, what's crazy about all this is she's kind of created this weird community where people are commenting support on these weird posts, because each of these pages follow other accounts that post AI Steve Harrington content. And this is just a few from this one particular actor. So I'm sure there's other actors that has, I guess, fans, I guess they're fans in a way, doing or making this weird content about them. So when I first started looking into this, I was not expecting to find all of these AI girlfriends and wives of celebrities. But welcome to the new world that's quite dystopian. But this particular account is also using AI to edit the way she looks. So she'll post a video like this and then post a picture like this. So I guess she's just using AI for everything. And then you have this account, which literally says in the bio that all hate will just be thrown back at the people interacting. So I guess that's referring to maybe the Discord thing. So they're openly threatening people with making deepfakes of them just because they're pointing out how messed up it is making deepfakes of popular celebrities. But hey, I guess watch out, because if you think that's weird, you're gonna get a picture made of you doing something weird on some Discord server. So awesome. Hopefully they don't do that in South Korea though, because Johnny's currently finding out about doing that. But hopefully I'm not cooked here. But I guess she's friends with Kaylee too, since they've made deepfakes together. The deepfake collabs, dude. We are in a very fascinating time. And obviously, Joe Curie is not co-signing this whatsoever. I don't think he has a say here, because again,
does he even know? Bro, I feel like I wouldn't have known at all. Isn't it like what would you even search up to get this in your own feed? Like for I don't get my own YouTube content in my own feed, right? Do you know what I mean? Nah. There's no way he would. They probably wouldn't know about this at all. I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like they wouldn't. Maybe.
This is kind of like, we're stepping into new territory here. And I guess people are defending this behavior by saying, oh, it's all just fan fiction. But fan fiction does not trick people into believing a real human being is secretly having a child. So, this is a little interesting. How will this affect the legal environment in the future? I don't know. Because I'm sure laws about deepfakes are probably only going to become more and more strict. As I mentioned earlier, South Korea has already made their own laws about deepfakes. And I'm sure the US is probably going to do something about it in the future. Who knows? Though. There was a case earlier last year involving Taylor Swift and an AI firm, and that ruling made it so that creating deepfake endorsements using her image without permission wasn't allowed. So they basically made it so you can't digitally recreate a real person and put words, actions, or situations on them without consent. And platforms often hide behind the technical excuse here that they argue that these AI images are not advertisements or political misinformation. But to me, I mean, this seems like a pretty big hit to defamation and privacy. I mean, you even have entire law firms that are advertising help for these kind of civil suits. So I guess we're seeing law firms catching up to this kind of stuff, but the platforms are definitely not keeping up. And I should also mention that it's not only girls doing these trends as well, because I guess, unfortunately, this is just an entire genre of content now, and this keeps getting easier to make. Like, dude, we're just heading into a new version of the internet where you genuinely can't tell whether someone's life actually happened or was generated by some crazy person with a Discord server. So hey, I guess we're all just cooked, but at least we're here to witness it.
We're cooked together, brother.
But I'll see you guys in the next video.
Dude, that is... No, the future is going to be crazy. Wait until... Like, now, you know, AI is pretty crazy. And yes, eventually you're going to be able to make, like, a completely realistic video about something happening on your own, like, PC. And to hold anybody accountable for that is going to be difficult, bro. Difficult. So there's certainly going to be some interesting legislative pursuits, right? It's probably going to be like pirated material, in the same way that it's kind of the nature of pirated content is, right? Like if you can go and find on some rough website a movie for free that you can watch, and then it has to then those websites get attacked, taken down, taken to court, right? But then some other dude is doing the same shit. So it's probably going to be one of those these infinite cat and mouse games, you know? Eventually, in regards to AI. But this is just the beginning. I'm telling you. In the future, oh my goodness, it's going to be an entire social media platform that is all run by AIs. Everything is AI. Complete AI. And then you have the robots. When the robots start getting introduced, bro, you can buy your own Taylor Swift. You know, special use case robot. Oh, that's gonna be different. That's gonna be a different planet. Holy. Alrighty. This is all about the Riri. Alrighty. Oh, dude, we were planning to do fucking horror games today, and I spent 2 hours chatting. Fucking 2 hours of just chatting. My goodness. 2 hours just chatting. Don't lie. Don't lie, guys. We know why you're getting them videos in chat. I mean, what? Anyways, it's time to call the end. Your boy gotta go cook dinner. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cook some goddamn good dinner. I can't wait. I'm gonna have some great dinner. You know what I'm doing today, chat? I'm doing steak and salad. Let's call the end. Meet me at the countdown. Oh wait, I gotta put on the music first. Woo! It's another day. It's been another stream. And we're done. And guess what? Yet again, Chad is out there they're talking smack all day, every day. But you know what? You know what? I always come out on top, no matter what happens. Special thanks to Delays for hanging out today. It's been great seeing you. Again, of course, I keyed my way through any obstacle. I never lose. I get everything. That's the law of nature. Anyways, I'll be back. Sunday is my planned next stream. I got work Saturday and Friday. Also, I promise your boy will figure out this Tinder thing. I'll try my best. I'll meet some chicks. And try to do something, try to not feel guilty when I smash, okay? I don't know why I do that. Yeah, I just gotta work on it. A little work on it, and we're gonna social a circle game this shit, okay? You understand me? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We'll get it done. See you in the next one.